Okay. Thank you, Erin, for joining us this evening and sharing those great insights. Hi, everyone. I am so glad to see such a great turnout today, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Nikita Rathi, and I am currently in the second year of the MHA program at Dal. A bit about my background. I am an international student from India, and I have completed my undergrad in dentistry. I was always interested in working in the healthcare sphere, but got even more interested in healthcare management as I did a 2 year stint in a health services organization company in India. This led me to apply for this amazing program at Dalhousie University. And as I'm completing this program in about less than 2 months now, all I can say is that I have enjoyed every bit of it and gained so much from our esteemed professors at the School of Health Administration. My key takeaway would really be something that Erin already mentioned is the applied component of the program. I think that has really enhanced my critical and analytical thinking skills. And I do feel confident now that I'm, looking forward to joining the healthcare industry as a fully trained professional. So that was about my background. And with regards to the program, I sit at the student committee, which is AHAS, as Emma previously mentioned. I am the VP, and therefore, I head the professional development committee for the MHA students. The program has an amazing certification opportunity for all the students, which is called the Professional Development Certification. It is based on a credit system whereby you get credits for each event you attend that contributes to your professional development. It is very valuable because you get this credential on your degree certificate, which will then be very useful when you're searching for your preferred jobs. Some of the events that we conducted throughout the last year were networking and interview skills, some MedTech info session by a director from Medtronic, events related to building cultural competencies, LinkedIn headshots, and very recently, we did our first big in-person event since the pandemic, which was a panel event. And we had three very distinguished panelists joining us for that event. And it was an avenue for great learning and building your professional acumen. So those were some of the examples of the events that we conduct as a professional development committee. We usually have industry leaders who join us to speak on the current healthcare issues and how we as future healthcare leaders can do problem solving in our sphere of work. So a great opportunity for all the students, and the certification, which really builds your skills and competencies to be job ready. And yeah, that is it from my side. So now it is my pleasure to introduce my fellow classmate, Grace Clark, who will be talking to you about our Element program. Over to you, Grace.
Hi, everybody. My name is Grace Clark. As Nikita mentioned, I'm a second-year student in the MHA program. My background, I'm a registered nurse. I grew up in Newfoundland and did my undergrad there. Right now, I am the Element coordinator for this year's Element program. Our executive in residence, Robert Zed, wasn't able to make it tonight, so I will quickly touch on some of the main points of the Element program. So the Element program is a 12-month mentorship program that's offered through the School of Health Administration in partnership, as I mentioned, with our executive in residence. So students who choose to sign up for the program are paired with a mentor in the health industry, and it's on an individualized basis. So students or potential mentees fill out a questionnaire, and then we do our best to match them with somebody who is kind of meets those interests in the health sector. So as someone who's currently participating in the program as a mentee, having the opportunity to develop a relationship with someone who is established in the field has been, it's been really incredible. And it's definitely been a major perk of Dal's MHA and a big reason why I personally chose the MHA program at Dal. It's a big deal, I think, to be able to get those networking connections. And it really kind of helps your career and helps you figure out what areas you want to work in, and kind of like the advisory program they have set up with the professors, it allows you to kind of work with somebody who's been through it to figure out what you want to do. So that's the Element program. If I have to pop off, but if anybody has questions, feel free to shoot me an email. I'm sure Ben can post it in the chat. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.